Okay, so different variations of this message have been coming to me for probably the last month or so. And I got another variation today, and so I feel like I really need to put this message out. So check me out, message of the day, okay? The old version of me was very much a potential seeker. So, I mean, instead of seeing people for who they were, I would see it, but there was a part of me that would overshadow that or mask that by the potential I see in them. Because being a seer, when you look at people, you don't see people as they're presented to the world. You see much higher. You see past the masks and the representations. You see to the depths of people. You can see through people as if they are transparent glass in front of you. Those who get it, right? And before I really understood what that was, I was a potential seeker, in a sense. I would see that through the glass when I looked at people, and I would hold them to the standard of what I saw. And it never failed that I would get disappointed, because most people don't even know who they truly are, don't even know the depths of themselves. People can only meet you where they've met themselves. And I find myself in the presence of very surface level human beings a lot. And in seeing how I see, all of the ones that I've encountered just aren't in a place in their journey to step up to that plate. It's a big plate, right? And so there came a point where I just started to say that maybe that was part of my purpose. I have a big purpose, but it's very multifaceted, and maybe that was part of it for me to join people, come across people, in contact with people, to show them versions of themselves that maybe they never thought even possible or even to look at within themselves. And I say that because I know that every encounter, whether it be friendship, relationship, what have you, stranger on the street, that I have had, I say it all the time, people leave differently than they met me. And it's not like in an egotistical way or nothing like that. I know that my presence and what I bring to the table tends to make people change and see themselves differently when it's all said and done, right? But all that really wasn't the message. The message is about potential, okay? Those of us that see potential in people, and when we are very young in spirit, we don't really know that that's what's happening. We're thinking that, oh, beautiful, we get to fantasizing and seeing them, and know that where your mind goes, energy flows. So if you're fantasizing about the potential of a person and what y'all could be and what things could be together and all that thing, you're manifesting that into the universe. And if that person can't meet you there, it's going to be chaotic. It's all going to break, and you're going to end up disappointed. But that's a message for another day. Back to potential. Okay, so the message that I keep getting, focus, Jessica, okay, is that I have spent a very long time seeing people's potential and requiring them to rise to that potential, change within themselves, find things within themselves, and go deeper within themselves, because I can see where they are meant to be. I can see where they can be, and I push them to it, sometimes consciously, sometimes unconsciously, sometimes purposefully, and sometimes not. That's just me. That's just the energy that I bring. Anyway, with that being said, I started to think about, in the messages that I kept getting, and it really hit home today, shout out to Rebel Flower, is that with all the potential that I see in people, I'm realizing that they have not seen the potential in me. Meaning, a lot of people have met me in my growth periods, in my low periods, in my shadow states, and the opposite effect occurs. So, meaning, where they meet me at, instead of seeing the potential of what I truly am and will be, because it's not really potential, it's who I will be and am, and growing and becoming and remembering all of that in this journey that I've been doing. Instead of seeing that, aka potential within me, they meet me and they take me at that level and they treat me as such. And when I realize that that's what's happening, that's when I bolt, because you're not going to treat me like a peasant when I'm a queen, I'm an empress, I'm a goddess. Yeah. And I know this within myself. But the energy that they make me in, they keep me there. They try to keep me there. And when they claim to want me to be better or see the potential in me to be better, they don't really want me to be that, because what is to come is too big for them. And they know that. Subconsciously, they know that. So they are committed to keeping me where I'm at in that moment, And so when things break apart and we separate, and then I begin to grow and I begin to glow and I begin to move and expand and go places that I said I was going to go, they tend to look back and be like, who the fuck is that? Like, where did that energy come from? Like, why she couldn't have that energy when I was with her, And then some of them get resentful, and some of them try to weasel their way back in. And each time I've transformed, though. I've transitioned. I'm a different person. I'm not that person that I was when you met me, but you didn't stay long enough. You didn't give enough energy to see who I could be. Yet I did that for you from the beginning, So, the grand overall message of the day. Stay in your highest vibration as best you can. I know life will be life sometimes, but find a way to cultivate love within yourself and stay as high as you can. But be careful in that, because the truth of the matter is, when you are a high vibrational, divine woman of substance, men will seek you out. They will try to find you. They want to lock you in. They want to harvest that energy. Oh, but in your low, you have no value. You're a tool to be used. Vibe high or get fucked. That's the message. Peace.